Who doesn't love ice cream? After all, it's one of the world's favorite desserts. People all over the world from different eras have been known to enjoy this delicious milky goodness on a hot day or to end an incredible meal. Ice cream's origins are known to reach back as far as the 2nd century BC. Although no specific date of origin nor inventor has been indisputably credited with its discovery, we know that Alexander the Great enjoyed snow and ice flavored with honey and nectar. Biblical references also show that King Solomon was fond of ice drinks during the harvest season. The Roman Emperor Nero Claudius Caesar frequently sent runners into the mountains for snow, which was then flavored with fruits and juices. Over 1,000 years later, Marco Polo returned to Italy from the Far East with a recipe that closely resembled what is now called sherbet. Historians estimate that this recipe evolved into ice cream sometime in the 16th century. In Guyana, numerous companies have embarked on the mission to satisfy the Guyanese sweet tooth, or as we like to say, a feeling for something sweet. Join us in this episode of How It's Made at Guyana as we witness the process of how this delectable treat is created. Let's find out how it's made. Ice cream is a sweetened frozen food typically made from milk, sugar, vegetable oil, and other ingredients. Before we are able to enjoy this creamy frozen treat, the ingredients must first go through several stages. The first, pasteurization. In this stage, the raw ingredients inclusive of skimmed milk, sugar, and vegetable oils are added to a large tank called a pasteurizing tank, where it is mixed and heated to 70 degrees Celsius for a period of 3 to 4 hours. After this pasteurizing period is over, the liquid mixture is then cooled to 63 degrees Celsius for a total of 30 minutes, before it is then transferred through a homogenizer or heavy-duty pressure pump, where fat globules are further broken down. The homogenization process gives milk its rich white color and smooth texture. The mixture is then transferred through an interconnected pipeline to an aging tank, where it is stored for a minimum of 16 to 20 hours or a maximum of 72 hours. During this time, samples of the mixture are taken to the quality assurance lab, where workers test the pH levels as well as the density of the mixture, all of which are crucial in determining the outcome of the product. Once the mixture is up to standard, workers are given the green light to move on to the next stage of production, flavoring. The workers then transfer the creamy mixture into flavor tanks, where the desired flavor is added. After the flavor has been added, the mixture is then sent to special freezers where it is stored and chilled for 3 to 4 minutes. Air is pumped into the freezers to give the ice cream its fluffy texture. This transforms the liquid mixture into the thick, creamy goodness we know and love as ice cream. At the end of the 4 minutes, the ice cream is then transferred to capper fillers, where they are placed into various size containers. Workers inspect each container individually to ensure there are no damages and that labels and batch numbers are correctly placed. The ice cream filled containers are then moved to a giant freezer known as the blast room, where they're stored for a maximum of 8 hours before distribution. The temperature in the blast room can go as low as minus 20 degrees Celsius to preserve the integrity and texture of the ice cream. During the 8-hour storing period, samples are once again taken and tested, this time for microbiological analysis and product quality. Once the product meets company and consumer standards, it is then sold and distributed to various retailers across the country before making its way into our lovely homes for us to enjoy. So, whenever, wherever, or however you choose to eat your ice cream, now you know how it's made.